Peace, divinities, and blessings to the Go Ham fam. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sunrise Yoga. We're going to jump into a little meditation. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, and get very present. Inhale, breathing as deeply as you've breathed all day. And as you exhale, releasing any tension, any stagnation, any energy that's no longer serving you, releasing it from your body as you exhale. Giving gratitude for this moment. I am thankful that you showed up today. I am grateful for the energy you are creating in your own body. Open your eyes and begin to become present. We're going to start our practice today in child's pose. Send your knees to the outward edges of the mat. Extend your hips backward, bringing your big toes together, elongating through those fingertips. Deep inhales, slow exhales. Bring your palms together and bring your thumbs to the back of your neck. Opening up in that shoulder. Deep inhale. Slow exhale here. Exhale, releasing your hands to the ground. Bringing yourself to a neutral tabletop position. We're going to jump into some cat-cows. You're going to inhale on your cat, dropping your belly to the ground. You're going to exhale on your cow, elongating and rounding through that spine. Following your own breath and your own movement, honoring what feels good in your body. We're going to move into barrel rolls. So you're going to find a neutral tabletop position, and then you're going to turn your torso into one direction. When you're ready, we're going to change directions. You're going to drop your elbows to where your hands were and sink your heart to the ground. Surrendering your heart and your head to the ground for a puppy pose. Deep inhales. Slow exhales here. When you're ready, you're going to send yourself into a downward dog, bending through those knees. This is the first downward dog of the practice. Don't forget to breathe. Drop yourself down into a plank position. You're going to drop your knees and then send yourself into a modified chaturanga. Ending in the cobra. You might find some movement in your hips from right to left. Exhale, send yourself downward dog. Send in that right leg, send it straight up high to the sky. You're going to bend that knee, opening up in that hip space. Deep inhale. Exhale, step that foot all the way toward the hands for a high lunge. Deep inhale here. You're going to shift your hands to the inside of that foot, shifting your foot to the outward edges of the mat, making sure your toes are pointing out. You're going to drop that left knee down, and you're going to drop down to your elbows for a lizard pose. Deep inhale. Slow exhales here. We're here for a few more rounds of breath. You're going to bring yourself up, unbinding that leg. We're moving into pigeon pose. So you're going to bring your hands to the mat. You're going to shift your right foot to the inward edge of the mat this time, dropping your knee down, making sure your hips are parallel. You're going to sink a little deeper in that hip space to the ground. If this is a good space for you, you can stay here. If you'd like a little deeper of a stretch, you're going to sink down towards your elbows, surrendering your heart and your head to the ground. You're going to bring your hands back to the mat. You're going to unbind your leg and send yourself back into another downward facing dog. Trying to get those heels into the ground here. On an inhale, send that left leg up this time. Bending in that knee, opening up that hip space, breathing into this space. Exhale, release your leg all the way to your hands. High lunge, deep inhale. Shifting your hands to the inside of your foot, dropping down that back knee, curling those toes. And when you're ready, you're going to drop down to those elbows. Bringing yourself into lizard pose. Deep inhale. Slow exhale here. Bringing yourself back up to your hands. You're going to shift your foot to the inward edges of the mat. Dropping that knee, squaring off those hips. And when you're ready, sinking deeper into your pigeon pose. Don't forget to breathe. When you're ready, you're going to bring your palms to the mat, curling those toes under and sending yourself back to a downward facing dog. Recognizing the energy you've created in your body thus far. You're going to walk your feet to your hands. You're going to forward fold, reaching toward those ankles, those knees, the floor, whatever you can reach. Inhale, bend those knees, grabbing your elbows. And you're going to allow yourself to just be here, hanging in this moment. You might find some movement from left to right. And when you're ready, inhale, slowly rolling up, feeling each vertebrae of that spine, rolling those shoulders back at the top. You're going to connect your hands behind you, opening up that heart, maybe rolling your head back, opening up that throat chakra. Deep inhale. Exhale to release. Shaking out those shoulders. We're moving into some sun salutations. Inhale, root to rise, bringing your hands to heart. Forward fold, down all the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, drop it all the way down. Stepping back with the right foot. Chaturanga. Exhale, downward dog. Stepping back up with that right foot. For a high lunge, step that left foot up, bend those knees, inhale, root to rise. Continuing with our sequence, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dropping it back, stepping back with that left foot this time, high lunge, stepping back with that right foot, drop it down, chaturanga, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Stepping it up with that left foot, sitting into this lunge. Step up with the right foot, bend those knees. Inhale, root to rise. Remaining at the top of your mat, we're going to move into tree pose, finding balance through that left foot. You're going to put your right foot either above or below the knee. Once you found your balance, bringing your hands to heart center. Maybe finding a Destini point or a focal point on the wall in front of you. Once you've found your balance, exhale, sending your hands high to the sky. Exhale, releasing, hinging at the hips, forward fold. Bend those knees, inhale, root to rise. Shifting to the right side this time, finding balance through that right foot. Bringing that left knee that left foot above or below the knee. Finding your balance, finding your Destini, bringing your hands to heart center. Exhale, sending your hands high to the sky. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Releasing your hands and your feet, forward fold, hinging at those hips. Bend your knees, inhale, root to rise. As you exhale, bringing your feet hip-width distance apart and dropping it all the way down, yogi squat. You might find some movement here in this space from right to left. Giving gratitude. Feeling the energy you've created in your body thus far. You're going to bring it down all the way to a seated position, so you're sending your legs out wide. Inhale, elongating through that spine. Exhale, forward fold, wide leg forward fold. Exhale, bring it back to center. Sending your right arm up and over to reach your toes on the left-hand side. Really stretching through that side body. Deep inhale. Slow exhale. Sending it to the other side, up and over with that left arm to reach your right foot. Deep inhales. Slow exhales. Exhale to release back to center. You're going to bring your feet together for butterfly pose. Make sure you're elongating through that spine, rolling those shoulders back. Deep inhale. Slow exhales here. Maybe leaning forward to deepen your stretch. Make sure your spine remains elongated. Exhale, bring it back to center. You're going to bring it to your knees. We're going to send ourselves into a camel pose. So you're going to bring yourself to your knees. Grab your ankles by opening up through that heart space, sending that heart space straight to the sky. Exhale to release all the way down, child's pose, just allowing yourself to be here, very presently and grounding. Bring your hands to the top of the mat. Send yourself all the way down to the ground, bringing your back to the ground. Bringing your chest, your knees to your chest, hugging yourself, giving yourself very loving energy. Maybe finding some movement here from right to left. Deep inhales. Exhale, we're moving into figure 4. You're going to connect your left foot to the ground, bringing your right ankle to your left knee, threading your right hand through your knees, connecting with that left hand. Inhale, bring your knees to your chest. Exhale to release and switch. Now connecting that left ankle to that right knee, threading through that left hand, connecting with the right. Inhale, knee to chest. Exhale to release your feet to the ground. Bring your knees to your chest once more. On an exhale, you're going to release your left leg straight out and send your right leg bent at a 90-degree angle to the right side, opening up that hip space. Deep inhale. Make sure your hips are square to the ground. Inhale, bringing your right knee off the ground, grabbing that right ankle with that right hand for a half happy baby. Deep inhale. Exhale to release. Bring that left knee up to your chest now, sending that right leg straight. You're going to send that left knee toward the ground, making sure your hips remain square. Deep inhale. Slow exhale here. Exhale, bring that knee off the ground, connecting your left hand to that left ankle, half happy baby pose. Deep inhale. Slow exhales here. Exhale, sending your feet, both your feet, straight out in front of you. Gently bringing yourself up to a seated position. The light in me recognizes the light in you. Namaste. Stay divine. Peace.